Hi everybody, today we are on lesson 2, problem solving ratios. So by the end of today, you should be able to problem solve a ratio using a tape diagram, a double number line, and proportions. You need to make sure you have your notebook and you are ready to take notes. Reminder, you need to put your first and last name up in the right hand corner, the topic ratios or problem solving ratios, and then yes, you need to take notes. The first problem we're going to start with is 16 to 8, and we're going to simplify this. Reminder, simplify means to divide. So we need to divide both 16 and 8 into its simplest form. So the first thing that you could do is see, can 8 go into 16? Yes, it can. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. We also know that 8 can be divided by 8, and that equals 1. Reminder, when we're putting it in our final answer, order matters. So 16 was first, so that means 2 goes first in the final answer. And then 1. This is one way to write it. You could have it this way, or we could have it as a fraction, 2 over 1. All of those are correct. You could have started with 2 as well, or 4, and gone from there. We then have 7 to 21. So we look at 7 and 21. Can we divide 21 by 7? Yes, we know that we can divide 21 by 7. We know that we can divide 7 divided by 7. So 7 divided by 7 equals 1, and 21 divided by 7 equals 3. So the ratio is 1 to 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1 over 3. All of those are correct. You only need to choose one when you're putting it in your final answer. Any of them work. So when we're looking at a story problem, we've got one way in order to solve it. So please write tape diagram at the top of your paper or for the heading. Audrey and Megan are decorating for a birthday party. Audrey hangs 4 streamers in the same amount of time that Megan hangs 6. If Audrey hangs 12 streamers, then how many will Megan hang? So we know some information here. We know that Audrey hangs 4 streamers while Megan hangs 6. We know that Audrey hangs a total of 12. So this is a total. We are trying to figure out how many Megan will hang. So in math, when we don't know something, we use a variable. A variable is a letter, and we will get to that. So we know Audrey and we know Megan. Audrey will hang 4 streamers while Megan hangs 6. Audrey hangs another 4 streamers, then Megan would hang another 6. So Audrey is at 8 streamers. We added, and Megan is at 12. We know that Audrey hangs a total of 12, so she's going to hang another 4. 8 plus 4 equals 12. So that is Audrey's amount, which is told in the story problem. If Audrey hung another 4, then Megan hung 6 more. 12 plus 6 equals 18. Megan hung 18 streamers. So you could put 18 streamers or 18. You could also write Megan hung 18 streamers. And this would be your final answer. This is a tape diagram. You can solve the same problem using a double number line. So again, Audrey hung 4, Megan hung 6, Audrey hung a total of 12. We want to figure out how many Megan hung. Well, we know how many Megan hung. This is just another way to solve using a double number line. So we have our number lines here. We know that Audrey hangs 4 streamers, Megan hangs 6. We go to another 4 streamers, that's 8. So Megan would hang another 6, which is 12. And then we know Audrey hung a total of 12, so we add 4 more. Well, we would have to add another 6 to Megan's, which would make it 18. Again, Megan hung 18 streamers. Each time we're adding 4, adding 4. We know to stop at 12 because it tells us in the story problem. Each time Audrey hung 4, Megan hung 6, then plus 6 more, and finally another 6. This is a double number line. And finally, our last way to solve is a proportion. This is a new problem. On his math quiz, Jeremy missed 2 out of 12 or out of 11 questions. The next quiz has 55 questions. How many can Jeremy expect to get correct? So we know he misses 2 out of 11 total. So we are going to set up our proportion as missed over total. So we know he misses 2 out of 11. We know that there are 55 total questions on the next one. So we'll set it equal to something over 55. Again, these are missed. We don't know how many he misses. So we're going to put, again, a variable or a letter. Then we're going to do some multiplication. 11 times what gives us 55? 5. Whatever you do to the denominator, you have to do to the numerator. 2 times 5 equals 10. So out of 55, he would miss 10 out of 55. Well, let's go back to the question. How many can Jeremy expect to get correct? Correct. We know he would miss out of 55. So all the others would be correct, meaning we would take 55 minus 45. So he gets 45 correct. This is a proportion. You have now done lesson 2 notes. Re-watch and work the problems as many times as needed. Complete the activity and the mastery ticket.